humans, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, grab a snack, hit subscribe because we hang out every Monday and Friday. So this video is going to be another storytime video. The high school that I reference is the same high school in my previous video, which I will link in the description bar below. So yeah, let's get into it. So that high school was my first and last time I was in a Catholic high school. I was in grade 9. So back then it was mandatory for everyone to take religion class all throughout high school. I was genuinely interested in learning it because I didn't grow up with religion, so I'm not really affiliated with any of that, but the teacher and I didn't get along very well. I knew we wouldn't get along the second that she made us write in our notes. The reason why there are no unicorns is because Noah didn't put them on the ark. Miss, I don't know if that's exactly why there are no unicorns, but you're very creative, I guess. I digress. So the desks that we had were the kind of desks with the chair attached to the desk. And so I obviously couldn't wheel my wheelchair underneath it, so I had to transfer from my chair to the desk chair, and my wheelchair just kind of sat beside me the entire time. So the textbooks that we had in this class were the Bible, and I accidentally forgot mine in my locker that day. And she has this rule where if you forget the Bible or like any kind of textbook, she would ask you to trade in like an item of yours, like a shoe or a pen or like another binder, and then give you the textbook or the Bible. It's kind of just to make sure that they hand back the textbook or the Bible at the end of the day without stealing it. So I kind of get that, right? Some teachers do that. Anyways, so she asks us to take out our Bibles, and I raise my hand and I tell her, Miss, I forgot mine in my locker.
I forgot mine in my locker.
And so she picks up a Bible and she walks over to me and she puts it on my desk. And I was like, awesome, it's cool, great, thank you. And then she grabs onto my wheelchair, looks at me dead in the eye, and smiles as she's taking the wheelchair away from me. It was really, really awkward and really uncomfortable. And you should have seen the students. Their faces were like that really surprised emoji, and you could fucking cut the awkwardness in the room with a knife. It was just really uncomfortable for everybody. I was so embarrassed. My face was a fucking tomato. I kind of just had to sit there and take it. Anyway, so she brings it back to her desk and she looks at me and says, "You'll get this back at the end of class." Like, oh wow, thank you. Aren't you merciful? A lot of people don't understand how rude and inappropriate it is to take someone's wheelchair, touch it, or push it without their permission. Because you have to remember, this is our legs. This is how we get around. And without it, I feel pretty much helpless. I'd be fucked if there was a fire drill. So that night I went home and I told my mom exactly what happened. And needless to say, she was pretty pissed. She called the school and complained to them. And I guess they talked to my teacher because the next day she apologized to me, which was nice of her. I mean, most people don't have to apologize for stealing other people's wheelchairs, but you know, there's a first for everything, right?
I'm sorry.
So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. I'd like to know in the comment section below, have you guys ever had to use a wheelchair and why? For those of you who haven't subscribed, I upload every Monday and Friday. I'd love to see your faces next time. Bye!